Welcome to another episode of Cardi Kitchen. Today we're going to be doing bat eggs, which is bacon, avocado, and tomato deviled eggs. And these are your simple ingredients today. I'm going to be doing 6 eggs. You got your bacon, cooked bacon, your fresh avocado, your tomato, a pinch or two of some garlic salt and some pepper. And then if you like a little bit spicy, I put a little bit of sriracha in there. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready to spoon the eggs into the bowl along with the avocado. So you can cut these with your normal everyday knife, but today we're gonna be using a nice little product my wife got me to get out avocado. And then this scoops it. Have a little fun here. You know, you could put a lot of stuffings in avocado or deviled eggs. Most people just do the yolk and some mayonnaise, some mustard. But gotten pretty creative here with the avocado. I really love avocado. It's healthy for you. Obviously some small portions would be great in your daily diet. I'll put this to the side and I'll go ahead and cut my eggs in half here. And we'll get 12 out of these total, because obviously half a dozen eggs cut in 2 is 12. And then I just take the yolk and I stick it in here with the avocado. You can use your knife or a spoon, but these are cold. Now I hard boiled my eggs. I put them in regular cold water and then I put it to a boil. And once it gets to a boil, 4 minutes in a boiling water, and then I take it off the flame and I just let them sit and then cool, and they come out pretty good. I like the egg yolk, how it goes and gets a nice yellow texture. Some people think this is overcooked, but for deviled eggs, I like my yolk a little bit cooked more than others. Okay, got the eggs cut. We got our egg mixture and avocado, and you're going to have a little bit of extra mix that goes into the eggs because obviously you're adding more ingredient, but that's okay. And then we got our bacon and our tomato we still got to deal with. But right now I'm going to go ahead and get the mixture together. I sprinkle in a couple pinches of garlic salt. I'm not going to use salt because obviously the garlic salt already has the salt. Plus, the bacon is salty, so I don't want to add a whole lot of salt to this. A couple pinches of black pepper, maybe 3 pinches. And then I like, again, we've always talked about being spicy, so I'm just going to put just a tad, and I just say a tad, a couple little squirts of sriracha. And I just use a fork, and I go ahead and I mash this up. Now I know most people put mayonnaise in their egg, but because the avocado is acting like the mayonnaise, I don't add that in this particular recipe. It's going to be moist enough to fill your eggs. And I put this in a bag, like a piping bag, but I don't use a piping bag. I just use a small little sandwich bag, and I'll show you what I do to fill the eggs back up. And of course, everything is to taste. With savory food, what's really good is you can taste everything, and that is actually perfect consistency of the avocado and egg. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put this in my my little sandwich bag here. I mean, if you got piping type of bags, you can use those as well, but I'm not a baker too much. I'm starting to get into that, and you know what? There will be some episodes when I do some baking, but I'm a savory cook, and I just use a lot of stuff around the house that I don't need the extra. But the reason why I do this, it's a lot easier to fill the egg up. I've used spoons before, but for whatever reason, it doesn't work too well with me. So I just put it in a nice little plastic bag here. Obviously, get the air out and squeeze it down to one corner. And then what I do here is just I just take a little pair of scissors and I just cut a hole, and that's it. Then I take the eggs and I go ahead and I fill them. And as you can see, they fill up great. So after they're filling, now we're going to prepare the topping. So because the eggs are small, as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and cut this tomato very small. I'm going to only put 2 or 3 on top, and then of course I cut the bacon up and drizzle the bacon on top. And depending on how you like your tomatoes sliced, I like these romaine tomatoes. They're a little bit firmer than the beef tomatoes, and plus they taste very, very good. So I just do quick slices here. And you're not going to use probably less than half the tomato on these eggs here. And I am prepping these for tomorrow. You can do these the night before or the day of, but it's really good that you can put them in and again, you don't need to have an egg dish like this. You can put them on a regular dish, and obviously, saran wrap, whatever's easiest for you. And if you want to just do a couple chops, just to make them a little bit smaller, that's great. And I just use, I'll just push this off to the side for a second. And I'll get my bacon out. What's really good about making extra bacon is you get to have a slice of bacon yourself. If the ingredients chopped, fine. All I do is, what's kind of nice is I just pile this on top. And, just put a couple each. Just remember, these are your deviled eggs that are going to be little bite sizes. And then you add your bacon on top as well. And again, just a few pieces on top. If anything falls over, well, that's just a little bit extra for somebody who's going to pick up their egg. All right, and for the final touch, of course, you always put paprika on regular deviled eggs anyhow. It's just good flavor. And we just sprinkle a little bit on each. A little dab will do you. And there you go. The Bat deviled egg. That's bacon, avocado, and tomato. And let's just see how good this really is. Delicious.